What is up, TikTok? It's Jaren from Jeranism. I'm here to talk to you about the Challenger accident. Or was it a hoax? Well, as a former flat earther, I used to believe the entire thing was a hoax. Why? Well, it fit my space's fake narrative, and I didn't do real research. Okay, so flat earthers think that this Challenger accident didn't happen and these astronauts are still alive. So apparently they think that they've solved this Challenger disaster, right? Not with evidence, just by pointing at some people who kind of look alike when two of them have twin brothers. But I want to talk about a specific one. I want to talk about this girl in the upper right here. This is Judith Resnick. Okay, flat earthers will tell you that astronaut Judith Resnick did not die in 1986. Nope, she secretly became a Yale law professor because they both have dark hair and a similar face. Now, can you imagine faking your death in front of millions of people and then keeping the same name? Of course not. Why? Because nobody would do that. Now, here's some Judith Resnick around 1986. Okay, you can see she's the astronaut, she's good looking, she's attractive. Now here's the Yale professor. I can see the resemblance a little bit, right? Same person, they say. Well, you may have seen this side-by-side comparison, or you might look at her now and say that's definitely her. Here's an image somebody made claiming that the law professor died in the Challenger accident. Or maybe you've seen the thickest flat earther do one of these very scientific face comparisons. Oh my God, her eyes and nose and mouth line up. It's gotta be her because humans don't ever have similar faces. Except, no, okay? And I've actually brought this up before years ago, and flat earthers told me to just shut up about it. Because once you question it, the whole thing falls apart. Now watch this. This is a clip from C-SPAN, 1 year after the Challenger, and here is Judith Resnick, the law professor, speaking to Congress. Yes, the Yale professor testifying before the U.S. Senate in 1987.
That Judge Bork's cases happen not to be among those in which litigants decide, for whatever reason, not to petition for certiorari or get chosen for certiorari, does not tell us.
Just 1 year after the Challenger. And she already looks exactly like, well, herself. Not like Judith Resnick, the astronaut, the attractive astronaut. Not at all. It's not even close. Okay, this isn't evidence. It's just flat earthers lying to people and hoping nobody checks. Okay, this is what happens when you start with a conclusion and work backwards. Psychologists call this confirmation bias. It's when you notice anything that seems to support your belief and you ignore everything that doesn't. Yeah, they kind of resemble each other at a glance. That happens. There are billions of people on Earth. Some are going to look similar. Now, I owe Judith Resnick an apology because I used to say that she faked her death. And now I know that she did not. She died in 1986 in the Challenger accident. And there's a law professor with the same name who now teaches at Yale. It's that simple. So let's learn a little bit about Judith Resnick, the second woman ever in space.
Born in Akron in 1949, Resnick was a gifted student, achieving a perfect SAT score and earning a PhD in electrical engineering from the University of Maryland. In 1978, she was recruited into the astronaut program at NASA. There, she completed a year-long training and evaluation program. Her first flight was as a mission specialist on the 1984 maiden voyage of the Space Shuttle Discovery. Resnick became known to the public for her sense of humor and her weightless acrobatics. During one flight, she held up a sign reading "Hi, Dad," and displayed a sticker on her locker advertising her crush on the actor Tom Selleck.
Well, I too am glad to be here one more time.
In January 1986, Resnick was aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger as a mission specialist when it exploded just 73 seconds after liftoff. All 7 crew members died in the explosion.
The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted. It belongs to the brave.
Today, Resnick is honored by several awards, landmarks, and even a crater on the far side of the moon. Her contributions to the field will not be forgotten.
The best we can do is remember our 7 astronauts, our Challenger 7. Remember them as they lived, bringing life and love and joy to those who knew them, and pride to a nation.
So, they might look similar, but I just proved that they aren't the same person or even close. Okay, some flat earthers will say it's plastic surgery. That's because they went through all that work but kept her name the same. Sure. See, flat earthers don't change their minds, just how they interpret the evidence. Reality doesn't just become a conspiracy theory just because two people kind of resemble each other. Now, as a former flat earther, I used to believe many incorrect things. And my channel will now be a lot of me showing you where I was wrong so I can correct the record. So follow Jeranism on TikTok and YouTube, and maybe it'll help you leave the dangerous cult of flat earth. Hope to see you so I can welcome you back to the globe where our balls are enormous and yours are flat as fuck. Till next time, this has been Jeranism. Peace.